everybody, and welcome to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, where currently we're just waiting it to load. Hello, you're gonna let me see whether it's gonna be loading. Finally, we got on loading there. Don't know what's going on here. Look, I got something here. I got like the lights. The plant thing is. Oh, we've got that. Right, so that looks like it's a bug. It's got to be a bug. That. Straight away we get a bug. Well, I don't want that, so let's just quit the game options out there so we can get rid of that. Resume game. Load game. So we're now on 6.2.01110. Right, here we are. So we got rid of that thing. So definitely must have been a glitch here. So we're always seeming to be hungry now, and I can't get rid of these markers. It's really is annoying. So let's eat some of those and some of those. Right, so we have now put more bits and pieces on here to keep our stuff growing. Now, like a lot of people have been saying, they've been losing the plants when they've been going into space, which obviously that's understandable. That's you know, you are going to lose them, but they've been losing them. I lost mine when I went to space, and I didn't even go on TV. I went to look for the transporter. No problem, Nixon. I find Empyrion, you two are gonna have great fun on it, because it's absolutely, with all the little bits and pieces that I find irritable in the game, overall I find that it's the better game. So we're losing stuff here, we're missing stuff here, so we need to go mining again, and we need to create steel blocks. Okay, so we got a hole here, we've got some plastic back in there. Right, so we can carry on. Before we do anything today, we're going to be doing a lot of building, okay? Because this is going to be turned into our base. It's going to be base. Something is wrong with the sound. Something is wrong with the sound. Let's have a look. What is wrong with the sound? Okay, let's put that up there. And should 10 be? Game volume is like 3 times higher than your voice. Desktop audio. Okay. What about let's see. That might be better now. We don't know. We'll just wait and see how that goes. We'll just get a report back from Nixon. Right, so I have lowered the game volume and I have put the game volume, the voice volume up. Right, okay, so we had a little bit there. Now, I've been reading on the forums that there was some problems with the grow things. Yes, now we've got 3 different grow pots here now. Okay, so you've got to have a look at these now. A lot of people were mentioning these, right? Okay, you've now got wood, you've now got concrete, and you've now got steel. Now you've got to be careful. Steel is CVBA. Growing pot is BA if it's concrete, and it's wood if it's a growing plot, and is also BA. It's airtight, and it's airtight. So if you want it on a CV now, you need to use steel. But the raw materials is still saying plastic, even though it's steel. So you've got to be careful on that. You've got 3 different types now. So we're not too fussed about it, because obviously we've planned for stuff like that, because we find that Empyrion tends to change something that's really basic and simple into something really hard, time consuming and negative. It's like these. You now have to, the best way to do this is have 1 on each of these, okay, and not to have anything else, because you're just going to lose the function, okay. And you can't turn these off, so you've got to be aware that anything that you put in here, okay, armored window small, is going to be literally you know, I wouldn't say it's going to be powerful. You are going to be using energy on this, so you're going to have to be keeping an eye on everything that you've got in here. So we're going to be wanting some glass plates, and we can't have glass plate because we haven't got silicon, so that's something we're going to be looking at as well. So let's see, what is it we're going to have here. So these here, corn, and I can disassemble these now, okay, because we're still out in the open. And that one comes out as well. Actually, that one didn't need to come out. Right, so the corn, that goes there, so that's 1, 2, 3 there. And then we're having plant fibres here, because that is making the pots for us. That's the important thing that we've got there. So yeah, so we've got 3 there. sure we're going to be having some over here, some here, some here. Then that's going to be glass. That's all going to be fitted in. We're not going to have that yet. We can jump off here quite easily, and you just get a broken leg. Always seems to have a flipping broken leg lately. Right, so we could have got a broken leg. We're going to go off over to the base. Okay, and you can see with a broken leg, the only thing that broken leg does is make you go slower. Okay, it just makes you go slower. Which is okay if you really want to go slow, but we don't. And if you put your jetpack on, you can go faster anyway. And you can't break your leg twice. Okay. Right, so we've got our growing stuff out here. Okay, and obviously you can see that we are doing that, and we're still waiting for these to grow here. I'm still in two minds of whether to keep the base going. We've got 4 hours here. I've got 19 hours. This is you can't have this on a CV, by the way. This can only be done on your base. I should technically have a switch here to turn this off. Not that anything else needs to be turned off, does it? Yes, have we got a switch in our inventory? Yes, we have. So we're going to do a switch today. Right. So switches are really useful. I don't know how to use any of the other ones. I do know how to use a switch. Okay. And what we're going to do is, that is off. Okay, so we now need to, I think, press P. Okay, and we're going to devices here. So you're going to auto group everything, okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to name the lever machines, okay, and you're going to press return, and then what you're going to be doing is, let's see, is it equipment? Yeah, so armor locker is it signal logic? Yeah, we go to signal logic, machines, inverter. I think it's the inverter. You get off of that one. Add circuit, inverter. Yeah, signal name, machines. And then you're going to go to the armor locker, machines, follow, repair station, machines, lock and unlock. Where's the other one? Food processor. Yeah, that can go on and off. Fridge you're going to leave on. Medic station, O2 station, constructor, you're going to turn that on and off. Okay, main, and then you're going to say, right, we've got 45. So all these are off now, so you can see that the constructor is off. Yeah. Repair station, Oh, we got the repair station on. Devices. Repair station. Signal logic. Yeah. Right. So when we go and turn our switch on, that will be on. Turn it off. So that's off. Doesn't seem to me like that is an indicator. I'll probably put that the wrong way around. 5 here, let's see. Rotate, can we rotate it? I can never get this to rotate. Reload. Right, so we're going to put the armor station back out. Okay. There we go. Right, so you're going to P there, and you're just going to make sure that it's lock and unlock on the machines, and devices here, off, on, off. Okay, so that's on. So you now have 45 hours when everything is off. When you put it on, you have 19 hours 52, and it makes a huge difference. Yeah, if you're not going to use it, turn it off. That's what the switches are there. 19 hours to 45 hours. That is so much better in my opinion. Okay, so I mean this is turned off. Okay, so you're not going to be using that. So we've got some outputs on here. Obviously you're going to be leaving the fridge on because you're going to be wanting that. Large fuel packs here. We're going to be putting that in there, taking that out. Okay, so we are getting there slowly but surely. We need some magnesium powder, so we need to go and get some of that. I'll try and keep some of these up and running here. So yeah, so these are done here. These need to be made. Need to make some more of those. But you can see just how fast food goes down. Now obviously you want to be, that's corn, so they've changed sugar to corn, so it's now no longer, you now no longer can pick up sugar. Okay, so we're gonna have a look. So we can't have no cookies or anything anymore. And the reason that they've took sugar off and made sugar corn is because so many people were crying that they couldn't find the corn to make the plants and to grow food, when there's plenty of food to go out there, that they've had to go and put that they changed it. It really annoys me. It really does. I get so much corn, it's just ridiculous. So we waffles, pumpkin cookie. So I'm just wondering whether they changed it. You know, it's stupid. I mean, I have to now use up and make lots of stuff that I wouldn't normally make. So we're going to put the plant fibres in there. So we've got those. So again, make sure you use the right ones. Now this takes 8 plant fibres. That takes 8 plant fibres, and that takes 8 plant fibres. So it's actually costing us more now to make the what's the name. So just got to be careful now. You can no longer get sugarcane. Okay. So I don't know what sugarcane was used for. I know it was used for cookies. So we've got less stuff to cook now. So we're going to make, I'm going to see how many plant fibres I've got in stock. So we do want them. So I've got 1 in stock. What's this one here? This is iron ore, so that's okay there. And it's like, why can't they put a cleanup button up on here? This would really help. Would be a cleanup button. Consoles deco. We've got two deco consoles. How have we got 2 deco? Have we got any room for deco? Yeah, let's put some. I know it might get a little bit crowded in, but let's put some decos in. What have we got here? Holographic screen. Yeah, let's put that deco in there. So what have we got here? Console deco. More consoles. Holographic screen. Media center. That one look like? I believe that to be quite right, Nixon. I believe. Ooh, look. I believe that as well. I believe a lot of the devs out there is what's the name? Yeah, I definitely have got to go and look for a Empyrion mod for inventory sorting. But it's like every game that I see lately actually gets marked down now if when we go into the inventory we're not able to do an automatic sort. Because to me that is just showing the community that they can't do the basics. And it's got to be done. Right, so where's my thrusters? Where's my big thrusters? So we really need to go and get silicon. So I've turned everything off here, not making everything. And don't forget, this is our engine switch. So when everything is switched off, we have 20 hours here. 28 hours there now. And when we've got everything on, we have 26 hours. So we're not losing too much. And we're not gaining too much. Now this is the other thing is, I don't have lights. I don't have lights on. Well, I mean, you look at the other games that we play. Novus Inceptio has it all done. Minecraft has a way to make it so you can sort it in game. Okay. Oh, I can't remember the games off the top of my head, but a lot of them do have automatic sorting, and yet we can't seem to be able to get a basic sorter on Empyrion. Right, I can't see a damn thing out of here. We're going to have to put some lights in. Definitely going to have to put some lights in. So we're going to have to... I've got some blocks here. There we go. So that gun needs to come down. Right. Don't forget, turn the engines off. Always turn the engines off, or otherwise you're going to get burnt. Yeah, that room is not sealed, by the way. Yeah, Fortress Craft evolved, has it? Yeah. Now, this is my basic attempt, and this is the standard that I use on here for fuel and stuff. Okay, so this is my little mining ship. Now, it's not overly the best, but it does get the job sort of done. Why are the cubes off for? Definitely got to think about moving that forward. Right, so we're going for the silicon. Okay. Now we have got a silicon hole here. We did mine a silicon hole here. Okay, now the thing that I find with this, okay, is keeping it going. And it can be difficult to get this done. Because you've got to be able to turn around and you can't seem to do that too well. The way I would like to, anyway. ask, yes, I am drilling upside down. Right, so we're going to put the hopper vessel back in the right position. Okay, and what we're going to do is I want to go and see if I can get out. Right, I don't want to get the vehicle out yet. Okay, what I want to do is I want to get out. And you can't do that literally half the time. Right, so we're now out. Right, now this is what I mean. It doesn't drill in a flat bit, okay? It just doesn't drill. You've got to be careful with that. But I want some more light because we can't see very well with just two of those. So I'm going to actually have to have you see, I don't know why all my lights are off. That's better. That's better. Now I can see. You can see where you're mining, it's not too bad. Well, they turned on before. It does it, it minds it. That's all that's good enough, I suppose. I don't care much more now with the hover vehicle mining because they won't fix it. It's the only way. It's the maximum height you can have on a hover vehicle is 3 meters. The problem you'll find we could possibly make a little bit of a modification. We'll have a look at it once we've done the bit. But when you drill, a lot of people have commented, if you take space engineers, right? Yeah, space engineers, if you go and your vehicle is on a the horizontal plane, okay, it will stay on the horizontal plane. The problem with Empyrion hover vehicles, right, if I just get out, come on, just get out, right, now an Empyrion hover vessel, right, will hover on the polygons, okay. A spaceship made in the other game, the engineers, right, will stay hovered on the horizontal plane. It will be to the gravity of the planet. So this is why when you do this, it feels like it's a drunken sailor on the sea. And that's the difference. Now, if Empyrion were to do the same as Space Engineers and make a hover vessel hover, or put into a gear that it would hover on the horizontal plane and on the vertical plane, these hover vehicles will be much better. Now, I'm not saying I've got a perfect design, because I haven't. I know I haven't. I've got one that works. Okay. But you need also, for the controls, you need 3 hands. Okay. Now, you need the mouse to turn it. Okay. you need to use the WS keys to move it, you know, so you're always going like kind of forward and to come out and that. But if you want to keep it so it's always vertical, always on the right plane, you have to press O. And the O key, of course, is on the other side of the flipping keyboard. So unless you've got 3 arms, or you start and stop, pressing O is a bit pointless. Come on. But you'll have all the same fun of mining in a hover vessel when you get to this stage. Right, they used to have it where you pressed, I think it was Shift and O, and it would lock it, right? So you would get your hover vehicle in that position, then you would press Shift and O, and it would lock. But they've took that key out, because if you look at the key bindings, you can't do that anymore. And also, if you use the Shift and O key, you can't move the vehicle. It's stuck there. It's locked there. So you can't use Shift and O because you need to move your vehicle. If you want to do a straight tunnel, fair enough, not a problem. But like I said, this way that they've designed this to move was designed by a monkey. If you took this to a real life boss, yeah, it'd fire you. A lot of people in the community have said, why can't we just have a hover vessel with a block where you can go up, down, left and right? And like I said, they've made it extremely difficult on themselves. Now everybody in the community, or a lot of people in the community, who don't want to be bothered to make their own vehicles, right? There's a guy that has made a vehicle, and the community says the argument that a lot of people do, right, is, oh, go and download this miner, it's perfect, right, it's done. I don't want to go and download somebody else's work. It might be the best thing in the world. I like making my own stuff, and like I've said on the forums, I can make a capital vessel that can go across the galaxy, can land on the on planets, can go and mine asteroids. But can I get a hover vehicle that works correctly? No. Why are we even using drills in this day and age? These drills only drill one way. You can't angle them on a block. You can't put them so they drill downwards. You can only have a limited amount on there. Okay, so you are very limited to what you can and cannot do with a hover vehicle. And when you drill, yeah, and when you drill, you've also got to remember that there we go. That I mean, we've done it. We actually have a ship that works. Like I said, it's not the best ship. It works, right? But when you want to, like I said, make your own design, I've got to redesign at the back end of that. We're going to be doing that in a minute, right? It's difficult because there's only a certain amount of designs out there. Okay, it's like when you jump out, okay, of a vehicle at night time. The default setting is your lights off. Why can't they put your light on as a default setting? That would be so much more beneficial, not only to the community, but we wouldn't bitch about it. It's little things like that that I think they like having a hard life. I think they enjoy having the community angry at them. I really do think that is what they enjoy having. It's just the way that I think they like to be. I don't know if that's right or not, but that is my opinion, and that is the opinion of quite a few people. I mean, look here, look. Why can't look? All of this could be cleaned up just by a simple button, but we can't. We've got to take it out. We've got to put it back in. We've got to take it out and put it back in. It's like doing a hokey cokey. That's what it reminds me of. I mean, you remember the song "Hokey Cokey"? You put one leg in, one leg out. This is what it reminds me of when you have to sort anything out. Yeah. And of course some of the people will say, well, why not just use separate containers? My answer to that is, why should I have to use separate containers? Right, so that tells me now that I've got silicon, I've got iron, and I've got cobalt. Okay, so I know that I'm going to be wanting silicon. There we go. So we can put that silicon in there, and voila, we've got practically everything back. Okay, so what we're going to be looking for is we're going to have to really have another large constructor. Okay, because you're gonna constantly want to have fuel made. But I'm gonna go and put the kettle on while I think of what we're gonna do, so you can look at the screen there and think of any questions you want to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. Oh, food. Need to get some food. Right. We need some more plant grow lights. I don't want 100. I want 10. So I do apologise for the kettle, but I need there's mobs day and night, mate. Let me go and show you. Right. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. Now, you probably heard when we was mining gunshots, yeah. This gun here takes care of every mob that will come and attack us. If we're out and about, right? That's why you need to keep your ammo done and stuff like that. Oh, that definitely did go down the wrong hole. So we've now got that working then. Nope. Don't want that. Want that. Right. So here you go. Here's our grey light. Look. Now remember, we planted these at the same time, so we take that. Right. So we want these grey lights, and you're going to end up with lots of grey lights. And this is the other thing that the community have complained about, is the amount of grey lights that you need now to grow stuff, because it's just horrendous. It is really horrendous. I mean, you've got to keep they can instant kill you if you don't pay attention. Just because you've got automatic weapons on your ship, if you're not paying attention and say your health is low and you haven't healed yourself, they can just come up and kill you. You have to learn the noises of the night. That's all I can really say. You have to learn the noises of the night. But like I said, overall The game, I think, is good, but it needs improvement. The grow lights are good, but what used to happen with the grow lights was you used to put one in the top, and it used to cover an area of 9s, so you could grow, yeah, a 9x9 plot. Now you can't do that because of temperature, yeah, which is okay, which I don't mind. But when you're used to something, trying to get change to something new can be horrendous, and the community doesn't want it to change, especially when you think, well, why now does it take 9 grow lights to grow the plants when you had a grow light that did an area of 9, and it's to do with heat. Okay, so basically it's 1 grow light, 1 plant pot, yeah. And it's the way it is. There's nothing you can do. They won't change it. Right, so you're going to have this massive range here. Right, so this is it. This is to make sure that your plants live. That's it. There's no other way for me to explain it. It doesn't matter what you think is right, it's what the devs have done. Well, I just don't worry about it now. You get the equipment, you've got the stuff, you know what is going to be involved. And it's just going to be like a greenhouse. I look at grow lights like that. They are like greenhouse blocks. Yeah, that is what I look at them as. So these here are going to be my growing stuff for making grow plots. Okay, because I as soon as I possibly can, I go into a capital vessel as soon as I possibly can, because I find it better than a normal base, because you can move, whereas with a base you can't move. You're fixed there. Okay, you're just fixed. But I do like that they've brought in the weather. It's a good part of the game. And you've also got now this block here that means you can make a sealed room. So when we go into space, you can take your helmet off. Well, yes, it would, but what you've got to consider is the power. Okay, if we just auto group all these again, don't know why my doors are open. If you look at the grow lights, right, each of these grow lights takes 5 kilowatts per light. I've now got 18. So that's 95 kilowatts, right, of energy that is being used for my grow lights. Okay, that's 95 kilowatts. Now a generator, where are we? right, will put out 2.5 megawatts. But I've already lost near enough 1 megawatt on a small generator because my what is that? My grow lights are taking up 1 megawatt, and this is what the community is complaining about. They're having to use more power. Yes, it looks great, it looks fantastic. I think it's good. The nice thing that they've done, I think, to compensate is that now on a planet, if it meets the right conditions, you can grow outside. Yeah? Now you imagine, I turn my thrusters on and off when I get in and out of my capital vessel. I mean, I've built this all by hand so far, yeah, because we're going to be we've got to start thinking about taking this up in space. So I'm going to be sealing this off because we want to go to space. We want to go and do stuff like that. Yeah, you've got to remember, things aren't as easy as it used to be, and people are starting to complain. I complain all the time. Yeah, I must be one of the biggest people that are complaining all the time. Not because of the game itself, but because of what they're doing to the game and what they're missing, the basic little things. But like I said, they've done the balances. But the biggest thing I would like would be a clean up button for the inventory. Right, so we're going to be working on the greenhouse, and like I said, this as I said is a greenhouse. I think that's the corner one there that we need. Okay, and if you want to put glass in, you've got to make sure that you have it sealed. You must have this room sealed. And that's what we're going to be working on currently, is getting this room sealed. Okay, because I want to look out, because when I'm in my garden, as this is gonna be one of the biggest things. Okay, now if I've got a colour tool, right, so this is a texture tool, right, so I know that that block there, how many have I got? That's 1, 2. Okay, so those blocks are coming out. Okay, those blocks are coming out, and then you're gonna have these blocks will be coming out. As well. Okay, so that gives me an indication of where I'm going. Just going to get some more of that glass. Okay, so we've got some more of that glass. I might need some more Probably will, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Right. So now we're going to make the big one here. Not gonna have it, is it? Yeah. So we can't do that. So we're gonna jump off. Okay, and what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna come to the center point here, and we're just gonna make some more center points here. Just a little bit like that, okay? Like I said, I think overall they've got a good game here. I play it, I like it, I like playing it every day. Right, I'm just going to get me dinner. I'll be back in a second, so I can smell it cooked. Right, leave those to cool down a minute. Right, so now then, because I want to keep that block there. This room at the moment closed. Run out of blocks, surely. No, didn't think I did. Right, so currently at the moment this is not a sealed room. It will be in a second. Just want to make sure that we've got that one there. Right. Now I need to get another door. Sealed room door. Right. this room is now sealed. Okay, it should be a sealed room. So what we've got to do on here is we've got to click on that one, and we've got to make sure that that ventilators are on. It is. Let's see. I've got oxygen tanks, haven't I? Yep. My ventilator's on. Fully sealed now. Should be a fully sealed room. Right, so we're going to go and test it. Into space we go. Right, so we can't actually go into space because we're too cold. So we need to bring it to around about there, and we're just going to hover. And we died. Crap. We died. So there we go. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Shit. So my CV is fucking stuck up there. And I'm stuck down there because I fucking died. What a shit. Really? Fuck. Oh well, haven't we fucked up big time? Yeah. Yeah, we have. You missed it. Well. Oh my god. And I've got crap in here. Oh, fucking hilarious. Come on, make me a small fucking vessel. Yeah, basically that's what we've got to do. We've got to build another one. Oh, what a dickhead. Well, there's my capital vessel. Ain't it pretty up in the sky, look? And you know what? It won't fall from that position for about 49 hours. Can you imagine it? 49 hours. So yeah, you've got to be careful now. Oh, it's like we're fucked. Crap. You want me to screenshot it? Oh, fuck. Okay, we took a screenshot of it. And of course, everything that we had on us, yeah, we would have lost as well, by the way. Because you have about 15 minutes to get back up there. Now, I could build a very, very long bloody tower up there. Or I could build a ship. Which means it just means, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a clone station in your base, what we had, I wonder. So we can go into here and we can do something called, or we used to be able to. Please don't tell me that they took it off. Please, please don't tell me that they took it off. Huh? Oh, they've took it off. You used to be able to suicide. You can't suicide anymore. You're kidding me. You cannot suicide anymore. Well, isn't that a shit? Isn't that a shit? Fuck. I just don't know what to do. Oh my god, how fucking hilarious. Right, okay, so what do we need then? Still blocked. I need to go and mine. Oh. Can I at least build a T2 bloody miner? Metal components. This is not going to be easy. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and commit suicide. Yeah, I know I got a broken leg. The only way you can commit suicide now, ladies and gentlemen, is jump off a big building. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I have set my capital vessel as my home base. We used to have a suicide button. I don't think I've done it. No, I haven't done it. I haven't set it for home base. And there's no way you can go from one clone chamber to another. So we are up the paddle without, up the creek without a paddle. Now, how long have we been playing? So we've got half an hour to decide what to do. So first of all, we need to see if we've got any guns. Have we got a gun? Yeah. So we've got a multi-tool, we've got a gun, and we've got a drill. How much have I got in my drill? I got no biofuel. So we need to go and get some biofuel. Well, for us to do the tower, we're going to need metal components. It's actually easier to just go and build a small vessel. What we need is some sort of beacon to call our capital vessel back home. That's what we need. So I mean, our capital vessel is way over there. That's our hover vessel. Is with our capital vessel. So we've got coal there. Crash Titan, cobalt, magnesium, copper, power. It's like I'm thinking, oh, fuck. Iron deposit, cobalt. So our nearest iron deposit is halfway across the fucking planet. I'm thinking, do I just say fuck it, reload the file? It's a bummer. It's a big fuck off mistake, isn't it? Well, well, well. Interesting. So, what do we do? I've got 20 bullets for ammo. Right, so I've got some bullets. Aha. I know. I could do an old Minecraft trick. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to do an old Minecraft trick in Empyrion Galactic Survival. If you want to know what that is, stick around for it. So, we have three choices. Build an SV. Build a new base. Or build a tower. So, the biggest problem that we got currently at the moment, well, we need to build a core. Now, actually, the base starter kit is going to be our best option to get up to our CV, because it's going to be the most simplest to do. Okay. But this has taught me a lesson. Where's my core? So we're going to need a core. So we're going to need 5 metal components and 5 computer components. So we still might have to build some bits and pieces. See what I've got. Could I risk it? Really risk it? I think we're going to. It's worth the risk. It will work. I can't do much until daylight anyway because of the bloody creatures. Tap. Right, so the first thing that we've got to go and do is go and get some biomass. Okay, let's go and get some biomass. Because I need to get some little bits and pieces. And this is a nice new thing that that they did on Empyrion, is that you can grow outside. Big advantage. Really is a big advantage there. Right, so put those in there. That won't give you 100, by the way. Why did I think of doing that? I should have respawned where I was. I'd spawned where I was, I wouldn't be having this problem now. Right, so we need to go and get fixed with the med kit. Yeah. Now. What do I need for a block? Need a core. What do I need for a core? where's the core block, for fuck's sake? Right, metal components. Iron. Right, off to get some biomass. Off to get some biomass so we can start getting our bits and pieces. It's like starting off again, this is. Fucking hell. So I think we will be having a longer episode today of Empyrion Galactic Survival because we need to get our capital vessel back. When we can find some seaweed, of course. Aha! Here we go, seaweed. So this will be a rather long episode. Or what we'll do, we'll just split it. What the fuck is that? Promethium stone. I've seen that fucker before. Take a picture of that. That'll keep us going. Oh, there's some more here. So we're going to head back to base now, slowly. Collecting seaweed as we go. Ah, crap. Whoa! Ah. Oh yeah, it doesn't tell you everything in the game, bud. Well, you can't have it easy, mate. Come on, shoot, you dumb thing! And of course we've got a poisonous shot, poisonous bite. So not only now are we at the risk of losing everything that we've just gained, we now have no stamina to run, limited bullets, got to get through the flipping jungle with poisonous bloody spiders just so we can get to the base, which is that way, and I've been going the wrong way. I've got any sort of food on here? No, so we need to hopefully come across some material, hopefully as we come through the jungle with the poisonous spiders. Is that it? Is that it? Is that the one that I want? Yes. So there we go, we've got that one done. Right. I shouldn't go out at night. Biomass fuel. Well, this is it. People want, well, I shall say, babies want everything there. Yeah, there. You know, and it's just, to me, it's just stupid. Right, so we've now got some biomass made, so we can redo our biofuel here. Okay, so that's okay for that. We're still got 100 there. So the first thing I need to make is the T2 drill, which is metal components. Okay, luckily I've got these bits here. Okay, so I need to go and get some iron. Now, it's still flipping dark, you see. We need to go and make some food. Obviously we need food with us to eat, obviously. Luckily we have popcorn. Lots and lots of popcorn. Right, so we're going to see how long we've played for. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pause the game here, and then we're going to do another 2-hour episode, because that 2-hour episode is to get back our ship. So we're going to take a 5 or 10 minute break. We're going to go and get a cup of coffee, we're going to go to the bathroom, we're going to go and make sure we've got something to eat, and then we're going to get back our capital vessel. No, it's not grindy at all, Nixon. I do not find it grindy at all. Compared to some of the other games I play, this is not grindy at all. And the nice thing that you'll get is you'll see how not to make the fuck ups. We'll see you soon in around about 10-15 minutes. Like I said, we're going to go and have a bathroom break, and we're going to have a cup of coffee. Have fun. See you soon. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes.